day, my wonderful karmic psychics. How are you all this Monday morning, the 9th of January? The reading will be from the 9th of January till the 15th of January. I hope you are all well and rested, and that this Monday morning is serving you well, and that you've had a wonderful week. Last week was the full moon on the 6th in Vedic astrology in Purnavasu Nakshatra, which is Gemini moon sign, and based on Western astrology in the moon sign of Cancer. I hope that last week was not too chaotic for all of you, and that you were all calm, and that you did not have sudden disruption to your mental peace. Moving forward today from the 9th, this beautiful Monday morning, I will say that just as a quick overview, in today's episode, I wish to cover as I have had many requests from the singles out there who want to have another reading after the planetary overview and predictions today over their singles, for the singles, and I guess it will resonate with a lot of people who are also in relationships, what your partner thinks of you. So that is coming up later on today. As for the planetary alignments today, Moon is in Cancer, Rahu and Ketu are still in Bharani and Swati Nakshatra respectively. Sun is in Purva Ashada in Sagittarius, and Mercury is also in Purva Ashada in Sagittarius. Now last week, around the 7th, 8th, when there was a Mercury combustion, there would have been a time of a lot of aggravation. But again, let's think about this week. I hope that the dust has settled and that you are feeling more calm in your space and with loved ones, and that any disruptions that had to take place last week, that you have now made your friends and restored your friendships with those that you love dearly. Now, Venus and Saturn are in Capricorn, and there is also Pluto in Capricorn. Now, Pluto, people have said to me, the listeners have said that you don't discuss Pluto, and obviously it is not something that we discuss so much in detail in Vedic astrology, but it is in the Uttara Adasha Nakshatra. And at this present moment, I will say to you that Pluto is the planet of escapism. And with Venus and Saturn all in the 10th house, with Pluto this week, I will say that life regarding career, you are going to want to be more dynamic. You're going to be very much aware of your competitors, and you are going to want to outshine all. With Venus in Shravana Nakshatra in Capricorn this week, I will say that a lot of relationships will be undergoing changes for the better, and there will be some effort made from both parties to make their relationship better. In terms of careers, new opportunities are coming your way for all star signs, and it is up to you to take what is on offer. With Saturn in Capricorn, this is the time of you to do some self-reflection on yourself. If there's anything about you that you need to improve, this is the time when you'll put in your hard work and efforts in your home life and on yourself to improve on what you were last year. So therefore, this is a year of a lot of effort from yourself to improve relationships, your own well-being, your health, trying to find a better career or go up the ladder. So with these energies, I will say to you, also on the home front, for those who have mothers, look after mother's health. For all star signs, it's the time when mother's health is also under the radar. Jupiter is still in Uttarabhadra Nakshatra in Pisces, and I would say to you that Saturn, just to go back to Saturn in Capricorn is in the Dhanishta Nakshatra. Now, I would like to say for all star signs as well that this is the week of Makar Sankranti, which is around the 13th, 14th of January, when Sun moves into Capricorn. Now that is going to be a very auspicious time in India where lots of people fly kites It's the day of prosperity and lots of effort made by the nation, as it is to do with having a good year regarding their work, their abundance, prosperity. On this day, a lot of people make lots of things with rice and milk, sweets, give out donations to people, to the less fortunate also, to bring in blessings for more abundance and a successful year. So happy Makar Sankranti to all of you. Now, what I will say to you, I will just give you a brief also mention of the planet Uranus, which is going to be in the first house. And it is a planet which is about practicality. It is also a planet which is about efforts. And as it is with Rahu in the first house, in the house of Aries, I will say that this is a time when you must also reflect on the way relationships need to be improved and how you need to be improved. I know I've mentioned it previously, but this week I will stress to you that make more effort with those that you have perhaps fallen out with. This is time to reunite and make amends, start again. Also, another planet which I would like to mention, which doesn't get mentioned a lot in Vedic astrology. So I've mentioned Pluto, mentioned Uranus. Another planet is Neptune. Now, Neptune is a planet which, if we look at it on terms of its physical attributes, it's bigger, larger, 4 times larger than the Earth. It's a very cold planet. And it is a planet which I would say, if it is in your chart, that it creates individuality, someone who is very giving, very childlike, and it is in the house of Aquarius at this present moment. So there is, the 11th house is also that childlike energy of Neptune, which brings foreign travel, which brings a lot of interesting excitement. So for many of you as well, this is the time when you may all desperately need to book a holiday to get away, and you will be desperate to break away from your normal day-to-day life, and Neptune will certainly bring excitement for many as well, who are trying to be liberating themselves from the day-to-day tasks. With Neptune, I will also say, for those who on the family front who have had some issues with family, this is a time when, with this particular planet, I feel, this is my perspective, that you may liberate yourself from that attachment or from those people and what they have or not done. Instead, you will start looking at different activities to keep yourself busy and positive, which I think is very good. And with Neptune in the 11th house of Aquarius, I do feel this is the time when your socializing aspect will increase. Your new hobbies, you're interested in learning new things, will come about, and you will try to sustain this childlike energy within you and not get dragged down by negativity. So I do feel this week is extremely positive, and I do want all of you karmic psychics out there to think very positively this week, and not to overanalyze too many things. Be open to change, be open to new hobbies, be open to new career opportunities, be open to, taking extra care of your health. This is the week to be aware of yourself. Now, I will now follow a discussion regarding relationships through the tarot, and I look forward to starting with Aries. So for Aries, what does your partner think of you? What is your love life about this year? What is the person you're thinking of really about? So for Aries, this year, or should I say this week or this coming month, this month, I will say from January till March, that your relationship will only be nice, will only be beautiful once you start taking more care of yourself and believing in yourself. Self-love is so important to make you so much more attractive to the opposite sex. I do feel that this is a time when relationships will certainly bloom. You are going to be in a place where someone new, if you are thinking of someone new, someone who's connected to foreign lands, is very much interested in getting to know you further. They know that your heart is closed and you're not wanting anyone to really enter your life, but they are going to make, with a lot of patience, try to woo you. So for the single Aries out there, I do feel that a relationship is coming from someone who is going to pursue you calmly and patiently. You may know this person through work, or you have been introduced via a good friend. But I do feel that there's a new opportunity coming to you in love. One door is closing for another to open. Now, for those who are in relationships, Aries, this is a time when you want to grow with your partner. You want your finances to be more transparent. You want your relationship, your family life. But I see a move this year for a lot of Aries with your partner. And this is the time to really take charge of the situation, Aries, and look on the positive of the relationship, how things are going to unfold for you, how 2023, is different. The last 18 months for Aries and all star signs has been a very transitional time, transformation time, and now is the month up to March where I feel that Aries, in order for you to enjoy your relationship, you have to be happy with yourself first. So for Aries, for the person that is thinking about you, I feel that you are very lucky to have someone around you who is willing to make effort, be patient, and to accept who you are, but you are working harder to bring out the best in you. So if this is the case for Aries, please do eat well, look after yourself, stay hydrated, say positive affirmations, and be positive. Be positive about relationships. Don't look at them as a chore. Look at them as an equal exchange of love, and be happy. That's what love is. It's not meant to be a burden. It's meant to bring out a special feeling in you that no one else can bring out. Your love message is that your soulmate is calling out for you. So please visualize your best relationship and really adhere to making that possible. It's all in your hands. Good luck, love and light. So moving on to Taurus, what is your love relationship? What is the man or woman that you're thinking about you? So here I see, Taurus, that your heart is on your sleeve. You're very kind, you're very giving, and the person that you are thinking of is feeling that they want to progress further in this relationship with you. They want to forget all the past issues that you have both faced together and move on. There is a lot of adventure here. There's a lot of travel to bring you both more happiness. I feel that with Taurus this year, for the singles and those who are in relationship, that the person for the singles that's coming forward is someone who is not sure how to express their feelings to you right now, because they feel that you are approachable, but you're very hard to emotionally come out of yourself. So with a lot of effort, Taurus, try to make the person that you like also know that you are open to receiving an invite, a date. Don't be afraid. Don't keep your guard up. This is the time to understand that someone will, by the month of March, is coming towards you. And this week, perhaps they may even approach you. But you need to also be open to wanting to go out and not take out past bad relationships out on this person. Feel that the person is much more jovial, very funny, and will keep you very much entertained. And this is what I guess will make a nice balance and a new change, a refreshing change for you with regards to relationships. For those who are in relationships, this is a time when, if there is any legal battles that your partner is going through, that you can only be a great support system for them. Because this is the time when your partner may be emotionally going through some stress, and this is a time for you to be a great emotional support for them. Okay, and I do see foreign travels and enjoyment and fun, especially from now until March, coming for you, Taurus. And relationships don't seem to be a problem. I feel that you're enjoying each other's company and smoothing out issues. And for those who are single, this is a time when you have to be more brave, to be expressive, and own yourself. Okay, you deserve love. Moving on to Gemini. So for Gemini, what do I see for you in terms of relationships? There is more effort for you to overcome your trust issues. If you are single, that you're wonderful as a person to speak to people. You get noticed very quickly, but the only problem that you have is that you have a guard up. Now the person that you think of thinks that you're wonderful, but they feel that you don't let them get close to you because you're not showing them that you're interested. It's almost like they know you're interested, but you're not really taking charge, you're not taking the lead, or you're not giving it too much away. So they are making a lot of effort to get your attention and for things to move forward, but I feel that you got to let your guard down. There is a little bit of a trust issue here, Geminis, with you, and you'd like to be free and flighty, but if someone is paying you attention and you like them too, then this is the time when you have to come out of the friend zone. Okay, so grab things by the horns, grab the bull by the horns, and take more leadership to get the relationship rolling. And I know that you can. So I let this be a warning that overcome your trust issues, Geminis. For those who are already in relationships, then find that your financial aspects between both of you will be on the cards. Ways to enjoy life, but without the high expenses. So the relationship will be going through a discussion regarding your finances, Geminis, and this will be a time when you both may come up with a plan to save money and then use it more on more enjoyable things like a holiday away or getting very good deals. But yes, Geminis who are in a relationship, you're going to revamp the financial side of things. Moving on to Cancer. So for Cancer, let's see what the love aspect is. Romantic feelings. Oh, so for the single Cancerians, there's romantic feelings that someone has for you, and they will make it quite known to you very soon and clearly tell you, and you will be quite happy and pleased that the person that you are trying to get the attention of is also reciprocating this back to you. However, I will also say to you that this is a time to not think about short-term romance. It's about long-term romance. And if there are things that you haven't expressed to this new person, then it's time to do so. The person definitely wants to be in a relationship with you, and they find you funny. For the people who are a couple and the Cancerian lover, here this is the time for you to be more expressive in the relationship. Things that you don't like in the relationship, this is a time to be honest about it. Because if you don't, you'll just create more distance between you and your partner. So I really wish that you will become more expressive about how you truly feel than suppressing your feelings. And for 2023, this will be a really wonderful way for you to move ahead. For the Leos, so for the single Leos out there, there is a new love coming your way. Someone has definitely been totally blown away by you, and you've been blown away by them, and this could ultimately be your soulmate. This is someone that you enjoy the company of, someone that you have never really felt so interested about. This is the first time you're getting these feelings of, wow, who is this person? Now, the person also is attracted to you, but I feel that the more you get to know each other at this point, this will make the relationship in the long term. At this moment, it's early days. It's better that you get to know each other, what you dislike, what you don't like, what do you like, what don't you like. So likes and dislikes of you, this person is trying to get to know a bit more about you. The relationship can come into full effect by April this year. And just be yourself. Don't be trying to be a charmer or be too impressive. Just be who you really are. And the rawness of who you are is going to make the relationship even more special, because you're starting from a place of honesty. For those who are in a relationship, Leos, this is the time when you're going to be booking holidays away, left, right, and center. You're enjoying the fact that the family time together is becoming more exciting. The family are happy to go away, enjoy new food, new culture, the sun. So for Leos who are in relationships, this is a time of a very enjoyable year, an enjoyable month. Moving over to Virgo. Let's see for the single Virgos, what does it say? Right, so for the single Virgos, there seems to be a door closing in order for a new door to open. This is a time where a relationship that does not serve you no more is where you feel that you want to separate from each other because there's too much reliancy on each other, or there is a feel of this relationship is not leading to anything positive. This is for the people who are in relationships. There's going to be an end in order for a new beginning. For the Virgos who are single, I feel that any separation that you will experience, you will need time to be by yourself right now. And relationships is not on your priority list. However, there can be someone who will like you and get to know you as a friend in this period, but know that your heart still needs to heal. So this is not the time that they will approach you. This is the time they will let you heal before anything actually materializes. And that can take up to June, July this year. For Librans, what does it say for you? Librans, it says that stay optimistic about your love life. Be positive and have faith that new romantic feelings will overflow. This is a time when you have to let go of control issues and just enjoy the relationship. So for those who are single, there is someone that would like to be a friend first, and let yourself be not a control freak to let them be your friend first. Okay, there will be lots of adventures, socializing, venues where you'll meet up with lots of other friends, and this will grow into a beautiful relationship over time. I will also say for those who are in a relationship, Librans, is the time when your children will be a priority for those who have children. And going away on holidays again for Librans is the time where you feel that you want to work more on improving the quality of your relationship, the quality of life with each other. So this relationship for Librans this year, I see a lot of happiness and joy. For Scorpio, let's see for the single Scorpio, what is the love message? Wow, so there is a new love here. Someone from your past can also be coming back, and this is where you will be healing from some issues so that you can actually commit to this person that has been interested in you for a long, long time. For those who are in a relationship, Scorpio, your children are going to bring you so much happiness, and your main priority are your children, and you and your partner will be making so much effort to make the home life as comfortable as possible. There are chances that you will move away with your partner. There is a chance that for family life you will want complete foundations to be solid. Moving on to Sagittarius, what does the Sagittarius singles love life look like? This is a time when you have to let go of your issues, again, a bit like Gemini, the trust issues, let them go, and not be afraid to make the first move on someone that you like. Your trust issues, your fear of commitment is what's holding you back, Sagittarius. If you were to just let that go and just enjoy a relationship, you will realize that the quality of life is beautiful when it is shared. For the person that you're thinking about, Sagittarius, they need to see more commitment from you. When that happens, this relationship is going to become beautiful. For the Sagittarians that are in a relationship, this is a time when relationships need to have a bit more effort made from both sides to make it what it used to be. Where is the fun? Where is the excitement? Where has it been lost? You need to bring it back. This year is about reviving those wonderful feelings that you used to share. Moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, what is your love life saying? Wow, this is a time when your soulmate will now make more effort to be more expressive and commit to you. This is a time when someone that you like finally is going to express their feelings for you, Capricorn, and your patience has been your virtue. Finally, you'll be able to enjoy the relationship. However, the person that you have been thinking of is someone who has been going through a breakup, and they are someone who needs time to focus back on themselves before they can approach you, if this makes sense. But you being there as a friend and being a great listener will definitely help. For those who are already in a relationship, Capricorns, this is a time when you need to go on retreats or do hobbies together with your partner. Take up dancing, take up something creative, and enjoy the relationship. This is a year where you have to break out of your rut, out of your routine with each other, and make new stories, new adventures. Have more honesty with each other. Speak about things that really bother you. You don't tend to share things, Capricorns. There's a time when you need to really become more open in your relationship so that you and your partner become more close. For Aquarius, what is the singles Aquarius love life saying? It's saying that there is someone around you who is a good friend, and this person really could be the one for you. And I feel that you get on with them really well. They really understand you. They get on with your friends. They enjoy the same things you enjoy. They have the same interests as you. There's a lot here. I feel that you two may be good friends from university, from work, and this relationship will slowly but surely unfold to become what it's meant to be over the next 6 months. I'm excited to see how you progress. Let me know, send me messages, email me on my website www.karmicpsychic.co.uk, and let me know how Aquarius, your single life, blooms in the next 6 months. And for all star signs, please do let me know. For the Aquarius that are already in relationships, this is a time when your partner may need more of your attention because they're not going through a good time right now. And this is a time when you will have to become the leader and take lead to make the relationship more special, organize events, social gatherings, etc. that just bring you both as a relationship out of the rut. Again, bringing on new trips, going out on trips, on holidays with your friends, and making it more fun. Last 18 months, your partner may have gone through a lot on the family front, and it's time to create new beginnings. For Gemini who are single, there is some very passionate relationship in your life coming for those who are single, and it's time for you to get your friends or loved ones to help you to make this relationship even more long-term by making the relationship become what it is meant to be, a perfect relationship. The singles out there, there is someone who is very interested in you, who wants to make a future with you, wants to get married to you this year. For Pisceans, lots of Pisceans will be getting married this year. Pisceans, people around you will be so happy for you to see that you can suddenly become in a union with someone for marriage. Let your friends help you to let this relationship become one, and you will have a good time this year, Pisceans. A lot of you may get married by the end of the year, and I see good things for the Pisceans that are in relationships. This is a year where I can see lots of Pisceans having children, having a baby, having that move, taking the relationship to the next level, where you will both perhaps even remarry each other. Lots of you may, take your... And making the relationship very, very beautiful. This is a great time for marriage, children, Pisceans. So good luck to you. Now that all the readings have been quickly done regarding relationships, for all star signs, I thought I will quickly do a universal message again, because this is something which also I feel helps the listeners. So for each one of you, what is the message? So for Aries, what is the universe trying to tell you? The universe is telling you to look after your stomach, and telling you to not be so insecure, and understand that you are unique and that you don't have to fight for your individuality. You are great as you are. You're good enough, basically, and believe that for 2023 that your growth is based on who you are now, and believe in it, and look after your stomach. For Taurus, your universal message is do not keep your feelings inside. Speak up to avoid conflicts later on. Don't feel suppressed and that you should do what people tell you to do just because you're too nice. Be nice, but be you. There's a difference. There's also a promotion coming to you. I see lots of work and money coming to you this year. It's a very creative year for you, Taurans. I feel that you're really going to take off financially because of your creativity from the month of March. For Gemini, your home will do with an improvement, or you will move out this year. The universe is also listening to you, and I feel this is a year where your twin flame is coming. For Cancerians, this is a time for you to take care of your finances and not to overspend. It also is a time when you will go through a spiritual journey. You're going to perhaps go on more retreats. You're going to become more aware of your emotions, maybe take up yoga, take up some healing. But Cancerians, you're really going to learn to calm down this year mentally, learn to switch off. And this is very, very good. You must. For Leo, this is a year where you must take care of your mother's health. And also you must also perhaps get your mum out to be pampered. Take it easy. And you yourself need time to be pampered and look after your health. Your lower back, your joints are highlighted here. I will say to you that you're good at spending money on luxury items, but not on your health. Leo, let this be a year where you spend more time on looking after yourself. Now, for Virgos, this is a time when your expenses will have to be watched this year. Also, friendships. Those friends who don't serve you and are toxic friends, this is the time to review this, and perhaps this year. However, there's also great news for you regarding your opportunities and success. From the month of August, Virgos, you're going to do exceptionally well. For Libras, I will say to you that you will have to choose between two lovers, a past person and someone that will come into your life soon. And avoid depression and curb your anxiety. Eat well and go for walks. For Scorpio, this is a time when you shouldn't be so anxious. This is a time when you should understand this is a year of wealth and abundance for you this year, and that you will gain more than you expected. So please hold on, be patient, believe in fate that good things are to come. For Sagittarians, this is a time when you must look after your lower back. You will achieve success this year in your career. Fame and name will follow you. Your diet will be very important to you this year, and you will lose lots of weight, Sagittarians, if you stick to your diet. For Capricorns, your message, for universal message this year for Capricorns is, let's see what comes out for Capricorns. Okay, so for Capricorns, it says take time to check on your dad's health. So look after father's health. Promotions, fame, and success will follow you very soon. There is a big chance that you're going to also move, or there's going to be changes in your work life and in your love life. This is also a time to heal. So for those who've had an operation or have been unwell, this is a time when you must take care of yourself this year. Be less hard on yourself, Capricorns. Learn to relax. For Aquarius, it's do not let your ego destroy your bond with loved ones. Love is meant to be fun and have no secrets. And for those who are not in contact with their siblings, this is a time when you need to support each other. This is a time of support and unity. For Pisceans, your leadership qualities will take you far soon. Take care of mother's health. And also that you will excel in your counseling work this year. So now moving on to a spiritual insight. Quick words for all star signs again. Let us see what the messages from the angels are telling you. I'm opening up the deck now. So for Aries, what is your universal message? What is coming from the spiritual world for you? It says, I will always point you in the right direction. Aries, you are being spiritually guided from a family member who is making sure that you are safe and in the right direction, on the right path. For Taurus, your spiritual messages, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. For Gemini, your spiritual messages, I'm here helping you. For Cancer, the message is, it is not your fault. For Leo, the message is, it was my time to go. For Virgo, I had to leave that way. For Libra, the spiritual message is, spiritual message for Libra, I send you loving signs through nature. Spiritual message for Scorpio, I'm learning over here. For Sagittarius, spiritual message, I always give you a good night kiss. How sweet. For Capricorns, life is a series of choices. Choose love. For Aquarius, I was met by so many loving people. And for Aquarius, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. And for Pisces, the message is, I'm learning over here. The same message that has come for another star sign. Now, having had some insight through the cards, I want to go back to the planetary position of one planet, which I haven't mentioned yet, but I want to celebrate with you today, is that Mars goes direct finally, because Mars was in retrograde, as you know, from Gemini into Taurus in Rohini Nakshatra, and it was retrograde here. Now it's finally going direct again from the 12th of January, which is this Thursday, Friday time. Mars will be going forward. Now, I said to you before that Mars represents vitality. It also is the essence of passion in your life, the drive that you have. So I feel that on the home life, when you were first in the retrograde, doing an introspection on your finances, your relationships with loved ones, now as Mars goes forward, you have been given the strength and courage to accept the things that you cannot control. You have accepted that there are people in the family that you have to accept for who they are now, and there's no point trying to enforce your opinions or impose your ideas on anyone. This is a time, as Mars is in its retrograde now, moving direct, that from the 12th of January, that you just accept people in your family life that are going here and they're going to stay. There's nothing you can do. You will have to accept and adjust your own self accordingly. With regards to finances, if you have been fighting legal battles, you are on a win-win situation. For those who have been bullied in the last 18 months, Mars going forward gives you the courage and the stamina to put up a good fight. So your finances are also looking good for many. Mars going direct on the 12th also means that for those who are obsessed with their diet, gym activities, health, are going to be in their best element, prime element, to continue on their path of dieting and health, and may take up jogging, something which they've never done before, and suddenly from stagnant become extremely active on a day-to-day basis. Now, the next Mars retrograde will happen on the 6th of December 2024, so we have a lot of time before the introspection occurs again. But Mars going direct, also direct in Rohini Nakshatra, Taurus sign, also means that if there's been any pauses or delays in relationships, that will also start moving forward. If there has also been any delays in your finances, like I said, money is coming to you. Also, with your speech, this is a time when you will have to change your negative attitude and use positive verbs, positive affirmations with Mars. Come on, be positive, elevate others, elevate yourself, be the light for others in your family life, lead by example, be an inspiration for others. Mars can mean so many things on so many different levels and layers. So as Mars goes direct, bring change, bring positive change so others can also experience that. Now, I also had mentioned to you previously about Makar Sankranti on the 13th, 14th of January as Sun goes into Capricorn. Now, for me, I will just say, for those who don't know about this, perhaps from the Western hemisphere, I would request that you try to understand that this is a day when we celebrate a new beginning. Especially when it comes to your work life, which I've mentioned previously in the episode. Now, it's good to donate, cook lots of things, have a party, because the more you enjoy yourself, the more partying you do, the more it means so much more abundance is coming to you this year related to your work. That is the only way I can express it to you. Makar Sankranti with Sun in Capricorn, it also is a time when you may also just want to respect your ancestors, even though they are no longer here, but respect them for giving you this life, for giving you this life to proceed further in the cycle of life, and to just pay your respects, have a good thought for them in this period as well, and pay respects to your teachers, to your elders, and seek their blessings, and do some good deeds, charitable deeds to others in society. Now, as we are drawing to the end of this episode, I would just like to say for some time we haven't done any meditation. So more than doing a meditation session, I wanted to just cover a manifestation technique, which if I do not cover by the next full moon, that you may be able to try this one out. If you have been following the bay leaf manifestation technique, which I know so many of you have, and I appreciate your feedback, your positive feedback, and your questions on getting the manifestation technique correctly done. I will say that now there is another manifestation technique. Now, I have written a book, the top 5 manifestation techniques, which is on Amazon, 2022. There is one for 2023, which will be published shortly. But both books will mention the mirror manifestation technique. Now, the mirror manifestation technique is actually when you speak in the mirror, as if you are speaking to yourself, as if something has already happened. So, for example, if you are waiting for a job, you will look in the mirror and you will talk as if it's already happened. So you will say something like, I have got this wonderful job, I have wonderful colleagues, I'm getting good pay, it's local, etc. And speak it into the mirror. And this manifestation technique has worked for many celebrities who've stood in the mirror doing a acceptance award speech and really believed that the award was coming to them and have achieved it. So I would request that maybe for the next full moon in February, that you decide that you try this manifestation technique along with the bay leaf manifestation technique. So as now the episode comes to an end, I will leave you with some relaxation music that you can close your eyes to. Imagine you are near the sea, sitting down and enjoying the fresh breeze along your face. Relax your muscles, relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Breathe out all the pressures of last week that no longer serve you, and breathe in positive energies for the week ahead. Breathe in hope, excitement, and leave behind negativity and discouraged energies. Breathe in positive opportunities and release negative words that no longer serve you. You are not defined by others' opinions. You are defined by your own self-belief. Become your own master, and the world will be a happier place. My listeners, I would also like to apologize to you in advance for my sore throat this week. So I do apologize if my voice hasn't been so clear this week, but I will be on the mend, and I will speak to you on the 16th of January. Until then, look after yourself, be safe, and if you have any questions, keep on writing to me. Go through my website, www.karmicpsychic.co.uk. That's www.karmicpsychic.co.uk, and go to the contact form and contact me that way with any of your questions for the episodes of the future, and I will answer your questions as best as I can. Love and light to you all. Lots of peace and love. Take care until next week.